As a roller coaster enthusiast, you are always going to have roller coasters that you just want to ride very, very bad, and those are called bucket list roller coasters. And every year, you usually get to check off some of the boxes for your bucket list roller coasters. And this year, I'm going to be riding some of my all-time bucket list rides that I've been wanting to ride for quite a while. So I'm going to be ranking my top 5 most anticipated roller coasters that I will be getting on this year. There is always that one family coaster that seems to have everything. Smooth track, airtime moments, swooping bank turns, smooth transitions, and of course a long track length. And this coaster has plenty of that, and that is Big Bear Mountain at Dollywood. This coaster just seems like it would be the closest thing to a perfect family coaster. Has decent theming around some parts of the track, some very smooth looking elements, and of course smooth track length because it is a next generation Vekoma, so it is of course going to be glass smooth. It also looks to have some decent floater airtime, along with some very, very cool colors and a decent theme in the queue. I really think this ride will really surprise me, and man, this thing just looks really solid. When I first saw the POV for this and saw people's reactions, I was like, wow, this might be one of my favorite coasters at Dollywood. Even though it is a family coaster, it just looks like my type of ride. So anyway, let's move on to the number 4 spot. Thunderhead is coming in at the number 4 spot for being one of the best coasters at Dollywood. I've heard that this coaster has really improved a lot, and I really cannot wait to get on this thing. Both the GCIs at my home park, Hershey Park, are kind of meh compared to a lot of GCIs, which is what people say. But since Wildcat shut down, we kind of have the more tame but better GCI at our park, and I can't wait to get on another aggressive GCI. This thing just looks phenomenal, looks to have a great layout, and looks to be just a very solid coaster, so I cannot wait to get on this thing when I get to Dollywood this year. And the number 3 spot is going to be the first RMC on this list, and that is Wildcat Revenge. This is opening at my home park, and I think that's part of the reason why this is not higher. It's at my home park, so I can easily ride this thing bunches of times, so it doesn't really seem like an accomplishment getting on this ride. I mean, it's an RMC, so I guess getting on an RMC is kind of an accomplishment, but the 2 other rides on this list are more exciting because they are at parks that I barely ever visit or that I have not visited ever. So, yeah, Wildcat's Revenge looks to be a very, very great ride with tons of airtime and a decent amount of inversions, actually. I was not expecting this ride to have that many. Construction has been flying, testing is already beginning, and I'm hopefully going to be getting on this thing Monday, so I just cannot wait to ride this. It looks to be very solid and another great addition to Hershey's Park. Once again, we have another roller coaster from Dollywood, and that is, of course, the one and only Lightning Rod, an RMC launch coaster. This is the only launched RMC, and I am just so excited to ride this. Hopefully it isn't down when I'm visiting, but this thing just looks to be a very solid RMC. Probably not the best RMC, but it still looks like a very, very solid ride. And I missed this last time to Dollywood, so I'm just excited to ride this thing. And man, that wave turn just looks so cool, and I can just not wait to get on Lightning Rod. And when I do, it will feel so surreal because this thing is down a lot, and it will just feel like I unlocked an achievement or something for riding it. And man, it just looks so dope. And I just am so excited to get on another Dollywood roller coaster. And yeah, let's move on to the number 1 spot. I have no clue why I'm so excited to ride Panty on at Busch Williamsburg, but just something about it just seems so cool to me. I don't know, I'm going with some friends, so that's probably part of the reason why I'm so hyped to ride this with them. But this thing just looks like a very solid airtime-filled intimate multi-launch. I mean, I've ridden Velocicoaster, so I'm sure this thing will have some parts of it that are better than Velocicoaster. But of course, I'm not expecting, like, the best theming in the world on this ride. I mean, I'm just expecting a very quality ride experience. I know it's a short ride, but I don't know what it is about this ride that I'm so excited for. It's just something about it, man. I don't know what it is, but I'm so hyped to ride this. It looks just so good. Colors, everything, environment just looks top tier. I just cannot wait to get on this thing this summer. And yeah, I know this has been a kind of a shorter video, I guess, but I have just been trying to put out a decent amount of videos as we enter the final weeks of school here, and I'm starting to do my final projects and stuff. So if there's not as many uploads, that's probably why. But yeah, I'll hopefully be trying to put out some more videos soon. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And thank you for tuning in and watching this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.